Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abel and we are back with Football Manager 2020 and Music in Motion with Nashville SC. There are 4 games to go of the regular MLS season and we have 2 of them today. We start off against Seattle Sounders away from home. We are in 5th place and hopefully if we can win this, which is going to be tough because our away form has been pretty bad recently, if we can get a win in one of these 2 games, we will make the playoffs. We will manage a top 7 finish. We'll be through to the MLS playoffs. It'll be a great finish for us. It's our first season in the MLS, the expansion club, along with Inter Miami. If we can get in the playoffs, that would be a tremendous finish for us. So we'll see if that's possible. We've got 2 games today. Seattle is the first one. I believe the other one is also away against Philadelphia Union. So 2 tough games today. Our away form is poor, so let's see if we can do something. Last episode, we suffered a cruel defeat against Minnesota United. They led through Alonso. Patrick Mullins with the equaliser for us. Minnesota had the ball in the net another couple of times, but they were ruled off after a VAR decision. And then in the 95th minute, they got the winning goal. Metanero with the set piece, on the end of the set piece, gets the winning goal deep into stoppage time. One of the last kicks of the game. Cruel that we didn't get any points from this, but we move on. So we sit in 5th place at the moment, 47 points from 30 games. I think is very good. I think that's really, really good. Over 1.5 points per game on average, so really, really good. We are 3 points behind LA Galaxy, although they have a game in hand. We are 7 behind San Jose, 8 behind Portland, and 12 behind the leaders Los Angeles FC. 3 out of 7 teams have qualified for the playoffs. There are 4 more spaces left. Hopefully we will be in there. We are 1 point ahead of Dallas, 5 ahead of Minnesota, and 7 ahead of Colorado. So we will need some results to go our way if we are to qualify via this result against Seattle. We need to win it first of all. But Seattle, they're in 12th place there without a manager as well. They've just lost their manager. So we'll see what they are like. So let's jump into the first of 2 matches then, away against the Seattle Sounders, who are evens favourites for the game. Randall Leal, not quite back, he's still on disabled list, but he's probably fit, but we need to wait for him to come back. And Madranda, our left back, is doubtful, but I think he's probably going to go because he's barely played this season, so I think we're not going to miss him. Other than that, we have, almost everybody back. I think we have everyone back, in fact. So we can field the strongest team we can. So this is what we're going to go with. We are going to take out Mukhtar, though. I'm going to get rid of him because I just don't want him here. He's been terrible. He has been absolutely terrible. So with Mukhtar out, we are going to put Brandon Cortez into that central attacking midfield role, and we're going to put Patrick Mullins up front. We need to sort out this bench because it's not quite right. Godoy's back. He was on international duty last time, playing for Panama. I might take out Marshall for Torres, though. Torres has had some good performances. He's got 3 goals this season. Let's put him in inverted winger attack. Let's see what he can offer. That's the team we're going to go with. Let's send it out and let's see if we can get a point from this. Try and avoid defeat because I said our away form is not good. So let's see if we can correct that. Who do they have? They have Ladero in midfield. They have Mina Figueroa at left back, the former Wigan defender. Time to put an end to this poor run of form. Let's try that. And have faith from everybody. It's an okay team talk. They're listening to us. Cohesion's good. Like the team is like morale's okay. We're just not really getting the results that we want. Let's try and get a better result today. Been a while since we won a game on camera, so that would be nice as well. What would also be nice is to see some football in this game because we're approaching half an hour. We haven't had a shot. There's been no highlights, so that's not what I want to see. Well, we had to wait until 40 minutes to see our first highlight of the game, and we do have possession. It's Brian Beckelez on the ball, coming into the middle as the right back. Goes backwards to the captain, Dax McCarty. Missed the last game through suspension, of course. He got sent off in the game against Portland Timbers, I think it was. That's a cross, headed away by Mueller. Here is McCarty again to Emerson Hinman. And McCarty to Cortez. Good passing play, keeping the ball well here. Can we create a chance from it? We're being patient, we're passing it well. Can we get a forward ball here? McCarty and Hinman passing it between the 2 midfielders. Here's a cam and a shot at goal. And, whoa, I think it's, is it a corner? It is a corner. Good effort. Let's see if we can get something from this. Dax McCarty is going to take the set piece and it's headed away. And Juan Pablo Torres will keep the ball for Nashville. And it's a clearance by Svensson. Another corner here. About 90 seconds left of the first half. Headed away by Mueller. Here is Cortez, I think. Garza. Cortez has it back. And Mullins. Hinman from range. Oh, just wide. Well, late in the first half, we are showing signs of, you know, chance creation and keeping the ball well. Hopefully we get a goal from it, although that has been, we've been dispossessed there. Ruben Diaz, and well, we have given it away straight immediately. Hinman. Beckless. Let's get a goal. We are into the 1 minute of stoppage time. And that's not a good ball at all. That is a really poor ball. Here's Morales for Seattle. I say the last few minutes of this half we've been good, but we just gave the ball away pretty cheaply there, and hopefully it won't result in a goal or a chance for them. Here is Buana to Ladero. Figueroa to Buana. And Ladero and Rui Diaz. I mean, that's disappointing. We gave the ball away, they kept it, created a chance and scored from it. And it was right at the end of the first half as well. Not a good time to concede a goal. I mean, it all came from us giving the ball away like pretty badly. And then we just couldn't get it back. And then Ladero with the floating ball up for Rui Diaz. And that's a tidy finish as well. I say we could have got something with that spell of possession we had like late on in the half. You know, we had a couple of shots at goal. We've had the possession. We just haven't really done too much with it other than that. It was a very quiet game up until that those last few minutes. We're going to switch a Cam and Torres round. See if that helps things. Mullins has not really had much to do. Alright, instead of focusing play through the middle, we're just going to give them a little bit more freedom to do what they want. Start the second half. Let's see what we can do here. Show some passion. And let's see if we can get back into this game. But again, we're not seeing any highlights here. We're 20 minutes into the second half. We're going to go attacking, try and get something, and make a couple of changes as we approach the last 20 minutes. Torres is going to come off. The cam's going to go back to the left. We're going to bring on Ben Marshall. So just the one change, but we're going to go a little bit top heavy, 4-2-4, see what we can do. This has been a disappointing game and a dull game. We had that spell late in the first half, and that's it. Marshall free kick. This could be a goal here, but it's headed away. And here is Rui Diaz, who scored that goal for Seattle Sounders. And Ladero to Ocampo Chavez. Morris. Chavez again. Ladero. Joao Paulo. He's going to find Rui Diaz, and he does. We're not taking the ball off him here. This is not good. We are trying to push him back. Like, we've got a high defensive line. Oh, that's good. Okay, Mullins. Cortez. Hasn't scored in a while. Can he score here? Come on, Cortez. Oh, no, it's saved. It's cleared for a corner. 12 minutes of the game left to go and a little bit of stoppage time. It's a header on goal by Cortez, but straight into the hands of Fry. Okay, a cam's coming off. Mukhtar is coming on. Last 10 minutes. We're going to go for it. Go very attacking. Try and save a point in this game. Try and get something from this. It doesn't look like it, though. Again, it's going to be another defeat. It'll be our 4th in a row. What else can we do? We've got Dunladi we can bring on, another striker. We've got 3 people up top. We'll bring Garza up. We'll bring Becklez up. Just go for it. 6 minutes of injury time. There's been like no football in this game. Very little. We do have a corner here in the 92nd minute. And it's held on to by Fry. We just haven't created anything. We had a good spell of possession late in the first half. And that is all we've shown. Like, we haven't created a single thing. And that's a ball straight up. That's going to be a red card for Becklez as well. Just to make our job even harder. Becklez is going to be booked for a second time. There we go. He's off. Down to 10. This has been a nightmare. And it's all the way back with our goalkeeper Willis. And it's Arriaga. He's going to go for a long ball. It's Cortez. Terrible. Terrible. Just not a good ball at all. And here's Rui Diaz. And if anything, Seattle are going to score again here and make it 2-0. Okay, McCarthy has won the tackle. There we go. Alfredo Morales, 2-0. That's that. Game over again. Another defeat. It wasn't good. It just wasn't a good performance. But let's look in at match stats. No, we have 1 headers, but we had 1 clear-cut chance in that game. So did they. But, I mean, without possession, passes completed, we just didn't create anything from it. Crosses completed, there's a problem. We only completed 3 crosses in the entire game. That's where our problems lie. Dallas also didn't win, though. So, that's at least 1 positive from this. We just need to win one of our last 3 games to get through. That's it. We could get it against Philadelphia, but I can't see us winning that one. Oh yeah, and just to twist the knife, Seattle were managerless, weren't they? Alright, Philadelphia away from home. Woeful form versus inconsistent form. Well, they have won 3 of their last 5 games. And they are, let's say, top of the Eastern Conference. No Beckham for us, he's suspended. Leo still not available. So, Sanya is in. I'm going to replace Gartz with Lovitz, because Gartz has kind of dropped. Cortez is going to go onto the bench, because I say he's had a bit of a goal drought, hasn't scored in a while. MacLeod's going to start. And I want a performance from him. This is his last chance. He's got one more chance. I know it's Philadelphia. I know they're winning their conference. I know this is going to be tough. We're playing defensive as well. But come on. Let's try and get something from this. First time we're facing these guys this season. Can someone tackle him, please? Just stop him from running. Come on, Montero. Tinhorn staying up. And it's a cross, and it's not going to be a goal. No, it's headed way over by Santos. Free kick, Mukhtar's on it. Could this be an assist? No, it's held onto by the goalkeeper, Blake. Oh, God, look at the space out wide. Nalerio. Where are our fullbacks? Header on goal, over. Right. Defensive width, standard. Because they have way too much space out wide for my liking there. Again, Nalerio's got too much space out wide. And he's taken it past the left back, and shot again is saved. Santos to Wagner. And Wagner, he's got Sanya to beat, and header away. That is not a good clearance. Not a good clearance, and Aronson scores. 42 minutes, and it's a goal. That was a terrible clearance. I think it was by Lovitz. And Aaron A. Aronson is the guy that breaks the deadlock for Philadelphia. But it was Wagner here with a cross. That was a terrible header away by Daniel Lovitz. And then Nalerio to Aronson. Keeper wrong-footed and into the goal. Let's just see if we can get even a goal. Because we did score last episode. But let's try and get something from this. Come on. Can we draw a game? No, they've scored again. Montero. I mean, we've given them way too much. Maybe we should try and attack. This is too easy for them. Another header. We're giving them way too much here. Danladi for Mullins. Danladi's not had too much to do this season. We're going to give him a chance, seeing as it's a free hit at the moment. We're just going to see what we can do. Let's go attacking. We've had a couple of shots on target. Let's go attacking. 10 minutes to go. One more change to make. It's going to be Marshall for Felipe. Yeah, nothing else happened in that game. That was a very one-sided game. We didn't really do anything, and we weren't going to do anything. We didn't create a single thing. We had one half chance. So I think that's all I can expect from that. But they're better than us. You know, they're leaders, so that was to be expected. But is that our 5th loss in a row? Minnesota are up to 7th, but it looks like Colorado may have dropped some points again. They did. They lost again. So I think we've made it. It looks like we made it. We've just lost 2 games in a row, but somehow we're through to the playoffs. I don't know how we've done it. I guess other teams have been losing as well, but Minnesota, they picked up some points. They're just 2 behind us now. But Real Salt Lake are in 8th. Colorado have dropped to 9th, because I think they had back-to-back defeats as well, because they lost in New York City 2-0. So despite us just losing twice in a row, and not really offering anything, somehow we've qualified for the playoffs. We've done it. Excellent. I can't expect us to get very far in there, but we're through. But 4 league defeats in a row. We haven't won since the end of July. We're now into September. I know we have those friendlies, but they don't count. Atlanta United at home are 5th. Columbus away are 13th. I'm hoping that we can win one of those 2 games. I'd really love to. Atlanta are in the Eastern Conference, as are Columbus Crew. I mean, we're through the playoffs, but we want to get a win before the end of this season. If we end up not winning in our final 7 games, that's not good. I mean, our performance has dropped from an A+ to an A-. So that's not good. We just had 2 back-to-back losses, both 2-0. So let's see if we can win one of those last 2 games next time. Final 2 games of this season. We are into the playoffs, so we will have a quarter-final next episode at the very least. Looking at the Supporters Shield, we're in 10th place. That's pretty good, although our form is miserable. But that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below, leave comments if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do consider subscribing and turning on notifications. I've just noticed our highest rated player is our goalkeeper with a 6.84. That's not a good average rating for the best player in your team. That's not good at all. But anyway, guys, yeah, next time, the final 2 games of the regular season. After that, we will jump into the playoffs, which I might cram into one video, because I doubt we'll get past the quarterfinal. I mean, it could be, we could finish 7th and win. It's highly unlikely, but we start in the quarterfinals. We win the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, and the regional final. Then we face the winner of the Eastern Conference, and we win. That could happen. It's highly improbable, but that could happen. What could also happen is we go out in the quarterfinals, 1 match, that's it. But next time, final 2 games of the regular season. Join me for those. For now, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.